there by Thorson. Plays it down to Pronger. Wrist shot, deflects wide. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Crosby got bumped. Here's Downey with it. Back down to Crosby. Sidney Crosby. Stops it back again. Let's go! Jerome McGinley scores Canada's first goal of the Vancouver Olympics. Tries to pick up the loose puck. Marleau takes it away from him for Thornton. And Joe Thornton rips it back to Pronger. Pronger shoots, score! Tipped in front, 2-0 Canada.
This is creative genius by the San Jose threesome with Chris Pronger, the former member of the Ducks.
In comes Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron shoots, goes off a leg and wide. Picked up by Richards. Jam play side of it. Richards scores! Mike Richards, 3-0 Canada. Flips it in front, loose puck, gets left, shoots. No goal, hit the pipe. Gets the bunny score. Petermeyer shoots, back down in front, rebound, score! Gets left. Pick it up. In comes Heatley. Waits, shoots, scores! Here's Jerome McGinley busting in. Drops it back for Crosby. Feeds it across the net. Backdoor score! Jerome McGinley with a beauty!
The other night when the team first got here, he actually took his roommate Drew Doughty out for dinner, and he made sure Jeff Carter was part of it.
Here's Eric Stahl, backhand shot on the line, no goal! Now they score! The puck just sat there for a moment, and finally, it looked like Terry got the last touch. Just missed Crosby. Now Crosby feeds it back in front. The pass was too hot for Boyle to handle. Spinning and shooting, Lindsay scores! Unloaded, and Canada leads 8-0.
Budget feet to the red line and in. After there is Jonathan Taves. The hot captain pushes it. Quick pass and front. Heatley scores! 6 feet, 193. So the fourth power play of the game, and the big Weber shot knocked down, rebound, scores! Patrick Marleau. '87 gets a second chance.
Taves rolls it back for Seabrook. Shots are 8-3 in favor of Canada. Back he goes to Seabrook, a long shot, score! Tipped by Eric Stahl, tie game. Spins away from Suter, has a look at foot for Morrow, and that was intercepted the last moment by Pavelski. Now Taves works his way in front, shoots, rebound, score! Danny Heatley ties it up.
Every single one of their guys is committed to getting in the lane.
Just over 3 to go in the third period. Keith tries to play it across. That was blocked by Callahan. Nash sends it in for the score! Sidney Crosby! Fly by Marleau. That Canadian team got smoked by the Czechs early on, went on to win the gold. Here's Danny Heatley, sends it in for the score! Richards drops it back, fired wide by Brendan Morrow. And Mike Richards back at the line. Weber lines and fires, and sprawling in front of that was Vincent. Almost had his head taken off by that shot.
Gord, I think Canada got ripped off on this Shea Weber shot. This puck goes right through the net. You watch the puck, and it goes right through the net. That should be a goal. That should definitely be a goal. That puck went right through the net.
Crosby back to Keith. In for Crosby. Crosby works in. He was poke checked there. Now Duncan. Keith a slap pass in front. Bouncing puck. Centered by Stahl. Rebound. Score. Jerome McGinley. Dowdy swings back. Dowdy up ahead for Boyle. Finds Eric Stahl. Stahl sends it across. McGinley and scores! Jerome McGinley. McGinley applies some pressure, and Crosby picks up the loose puck. Sends it in front. Stahl ripped it wide, and Stahl looks skyward. Oh. Now Keith across the Stahl. Back in front. Crosby scores! Morrow shoots. That goes just wide. And Mike Richards races forward for Canada to Jonathan Toews along with Brendan Morrow. Morrow backhands that in front. Mike Richards scores! And now a chance for the Germans as walking in as Greilinger. His shot was blocked. Vincent had it taken away by Scott Niedermayer. In comes Scott Niedermayer. Niedermayer shoots, scores! Captain strikes for Canada. Canada's approach in this game described in 2 words by assistant coach Lindy Ruff: score goals. There's Nash, and he does it. Rick Nash has his first Olympic goal, and it's 8-1 Canada.
We'll be ready for action tonight. Now Dan Boyle gets to the red line. He'll come in over the line. Boyle sweeping in. Center, scores! Leads Team Canada in shots. Hinkley drops. Dan Boyle scores! Malkin picks it up now. Toews works on him. Taken away by Richards. 3 Team Canada players to the attack. Rick Nash scores! For Keith, in the middle, Boyle. Boyle all over the ice. Here's Morrow again. To the front. The ball comes down and scores! Brendan Morrow! 4-1. Here's a pass ahead off the stick of Radulov that doesn't work. Getzlaf back in. Ryan Getzlaf. Let him get the shot. Gaping net, it's 5-1. Advance again and now taken to the boards. It's loose. Toews, Weber, loads, scores! Shea Weber. That'll be it for Nabokov. Floodgates are open. Here at Lebev intercepts. Trying to get it back in and gets out there. 3 Team Canada players to the attack. Slid through in front. Perry scores! Tic-tac goal, 7-2.
And Danny Heatley takes a shove there from Sturback. And now Sturback has lost his stick, gets one from a forward. Back comes Shea Weber, long wrist shot, score! Patrick Marleau tips it home. 1-0 Canada. The pass too far. Sturback bumping there with Corey Perry. And now Getzlaf, nifty move, trying to feed it back, gets it right back, and Pronger with a wrist shot, scores! 2-0 Canada. Back for Getzlaf to Pronger. Fires it down to Perry. Corey Perry. Works it in deep. Perry shoots, block save, rebound, score! Ryan Getzlaf. 3-0 Canada.
mistakes.
Here's a mistake and a throw. Puck right with it. A taser from Jonathan Taves, his first Olympic goal. Keith, near giveaway, but got it ahead. Back comes Getzlaf, heading north. Centering it loose. Perry, goal! Crosby over the line. Sidney Crosby can't bust in. Up with it again. He's on the ice with Iginla. Iginla scoping. Sidney Crosby, the golden goal. And Canada has once in a lifetime Olympic gold. These golden games have their crowning moment. And why wouldn't it be Sidney Crosby?